Okay, I'm Rachel Bryant, and I'm the JAG program manager. And we got involved with the Day of Caring because KNI was promoting a team. The JAG program is a high school program. We're in 9 high schools across Northeast Indiana. And part of the requirement of the students that are participants in JAG is that they complete community service projects. And when this came up, we thought what a great opportunity for the kids to give back. And a lot of times they do stuff during the school year, but for them to come together as a group in the summertime, just trying to keep that cohesiveness, and letting them know that community service is year-round, just not when they're in class. So we had 16 kids sign up to come out, which is a pretty good number for the summertime, and they really did a great job. A lot of them didn't know what the East Wayne Street Center was, so it was a great opportunity for us to let them know, because even though our goal for JAG is to help the kids graduate, we do have a few that, you know, don't make it, so them knowing what the East Wayne Street Center has to offer is just a good connection for them. Once some of them may slip through the cracks, and we can definitely send them to this facility. They might, you know, kids that have a little bit more comfort level of knowing a place might take advantage a little bit more if they've been there, and just knowing who they're giving back to. Like the kids, you know, with the heat being 92 degrees, they still, you know, they didn't complain. They did a great job, and hopefully, you know, we've done a great service for you guys. We put a dent into something out there. But the kids in JAG are the students that are at risk of not graduating high school. Most of them are low-income students. It is a class that they take during the school day, so it's on their regular schedule. We do have a selection criteria, so we're only allowed a maximum of 45 students per school. So the specialists act not only as a teacher, but also like a case manager. So it is not just a class, it's also a program. And what we're doing is we're preparing them to go out into the work world, or we're helping them get into college or into the military service. So going out and doing community service. They went out and done internships this summer, and they got paid for them. We help them complete college applications. We do the FAFSAs. We actually do a JAG college fair that's just specific for them, and this year we had 26 colleges come. They participate in a career development conference, so they get to compete. The individuals that win first and second places, we have 6 categories that they compete in. If they place in first or second, they go down to the state level, down to Indianapolis, and compete. And 3 of our students this year won scholarships. So $1,500, $1,000, and $500 scholarships. So yeah, so it's just a wonderful opportunity all around, and that's what we're kind of trying to show them, just to have a well-rounded, you know, education, and that there's, you know, how school and work kind of tie in together, you know, and we do incentives for the students. And if they're in attendance, haven't had tardies, haven't had any in or out of school suspensions, they get like a $50 gift card. And it just kind of shows them that if you miss school 1 day a week for 4 weeks, if you tried to do that in a job, you're not going to have the job very long. So we try to tie a lot of what you do in school and how it relates to the work world. And so that's pretty much what JAG does.
Wow, I'm blown away. Do you have a website?
We are on the kni.org,
okay.
And then if you go to the youth services, there is information, and there's also a pre-application if they want to go ahead and get that information. But here in Allen County, we are in New Haven High School, Snyder High School, Southside, Northside, Wayne, and Northrop. So we're in 6 high schools, and then we're also down in Huntington North, Marion, and Mississinawa. So the furthest we have is Mississinawa, which is about 50 minutes.
And what made you want to be a part of this?
Just giving back. You know, I also work for a nonprofit, and I know what it is to have certain needs and maybe budgets aren't there, and just you know, the staff isn't able to go out and do some of the things that you want them to do, and just giving back. You know, we just wanted to give back to the community, and you know, we're not looking for anything in return, just coming out and putting in a hard day's work, and knowing that people can drive by and look and to see how great it looks outdoors, you know. So.
Tell them your name again.
Rachel Bryant.
Rachel Bryant, you're a superstar.
Thank you
for being a part of our community.
Sure.
Thank you for being a part of JAG, for helping the students for managing them today on a day when it's 92 degrees outside and you guys never complained once. I mean, it's pretty impressive that you're working with a group of people like that. And if there's any way that the East Wayne Street Center can interface or work with JAG, promote JAG, if you have literature that we can give to our students, our adult basic education students who may be having issues with their teenagers, please give it to us. Let us know.
Okay.
We actually are doing some parenting classes too that may be of interest to you. And one of them is it's an active parenting class on how to work with your kids from age 1 to 5, and then we also are going to do a teen parenting class as well. It just helps parents to be able to grasp some of the skills that it takes to be a parent. It's becoming more and more challenging these days. You know, when we were coming up, we didn't have Facebook, and we didn't have I'm dating myself, but we didn't have the internet.
Right.
We did have color television, but I mean, we didn't have a lot of the pressure, the instant communication around the world. You know, you can put something on YouTube, and everybody in the world can see it.
Right.
We never had those kind of pressures. You know, we didn't walk around and have communication at our fingertips. You know, a cell phone, we had to be off the phone. I had to be off the phone at 8:30 at my house when I was growing up. So, there's a lot of different pressures, and a lot of the parents don't have the skills that it takes to be able to become effective parents. So, if there's ever anything that we can do, we thank you. We appreciate your contribution, and like I said, you're a superstar. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You did great.
Thanks.